Okay, it is Wednesday, August 6th, and we happen to be in our personal one-on-one training. Monday through Friday we have that, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. This is free training. We do not charge one dime to get in here, so we can teach you how to do marketing on the internet, teach you how to use some of these tools to market on the internet. In fact, this training today is going to be for a voice broadcasting system which costs $149 a month, and you can send out 60,000 voice messages per month. Well, actually, around 60,000. It might vary between 60,000 around there for $149 per month. Now, Mr. George Gaines is going to be doing the training today. But before we really get started here, if everybody can mute themselves because somebody's pouring a drink, running water. If our panel of experts can mute themselves, I really appreciate it. All right. So before we really get started here, what I am going to do is I'm going to take you over to the staging area and how you find this room. And the only way you can find this room is contact the person that happened to send you this video. That's the only way you're going to be able to find this training room that we have. We actually train Monday through Saturday, but we have personal coaching between Monday through Friday between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. So I'm going to get out of this area. I'm going to take you over and share my screen. And taking you over to the staging area. Can everybody see this? All right. So what you're going to do is you're going to come here every day. This is how you're going to enter this training room. And of course, here's the image that you click on to learn how to download those 100 free leads you receive every day. You're going to come and bookmark this page. And if you have not already, I want you to opt in where this arrow is at, where these eyeballs are looking at you. Make sure that you do opt in, and so you're on the list of any updates that we might have. And typically we send out an update every day. This is where you're going to join us for the Tuesday live training at 5 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. This is where you're going to join us for the Saturday morning 9 a.m. live training that we have. And this is the training, personal training. This is where we're at right now. And you're going to click on that image to access the room, okay? And then coming soon, I'm going to tease you a little bit here. We're working on a new program that's going to be ready by the end of September 2014, around the 1st of October. It's going to be an affiliate program. There's no cost to join. You can become an affiliate, and you can go out there and offer free trial of marketing tools. And we have a whole big toolbox of those marketing tools. In fact, we're going to have a blogging system where we're going to give you a library of blogs that you can custom design and make those blogs your own, make them unique, and within 10 minutes you're going to be able to put a blog on the internet on our platform here on the internet, so it shows on Google and all kinds of other Bing, all the search engines out there, but you're going to be able to make a blog in 10 minutes, okay, and have it custom designed with all your keywords and all your content. You're going to be able to build a mega list of leads on the platform that we're going to give you. There's a tool called Commission Heist. It's a software. You're going to be able to auto-post to 30 social networking sites with a click of a mouse with another tool. Here's an auto blogging tool. Schedule your blogs in advance. In other words, if you're going to be gone for the week on Sunday, you can build all your blogs and then have them drip out there Monday through Saturday. Pretty neat. Live training room, library of over 100 training videos. Look at all these. Look at all this. All this. You get all this and more. In fact, there's more coming. By the time we get done, we're going to have hundreds and hundreds, probably closing in on thousands. There's going to be a keyword alert tool. There's going to be powerful SEO tools, free video recording and training videos, a text message marketing tool to Text messages are big out there right now. Unique online mobile phone number. Whiteboard video generator. That's going to be a tool you're going to be able to use. Of course, we're going to breakout meeting room with private training and for selling. A search engine submission tool. I'm working my way down here. Cover letter writer tool. Blogging templates ready to use. Here's some software for YouTube. Okay. Campaign analytics tool. Website visitor alert tool. It just goes on and on and on. So stay tuned. The only way you're going to find out about this is you have to be very active. You have to be in the room every day, and we're going to bring you in free. Bring you in free. Okay. So making my way down here, of course, I want you to follow me on Facebook. And right here, step number 3 are the archives of where the training videos are at. In fact, we're working on it now. We're going to redo this one right here, voice broadcast training, budget phone broadcasting, 60,000 calls. It's possible, no guarantee. You're going to have to talk to George about this. The price is actually $149. You're going to have a free trial. It's possible, no guarantee, that you might be able to get it for $99, but don't hold me to it. And here's some training here, live training here. Here's IBO training that Dallas did the other day. Here's a big ticket cash DPS. This is the $10 joint venture program. If all you have is $10, not a problem. You're going to be able to do a 50-50 split, making up to $2,000. And your sponsor is going to do everything for you. You just go out there and run an ad on the internet on free locations of which we give you. And your sponsor is going to do the selling for you. All you do is go out there and advertise. And it's only going to cost you $10 just for the phone number. So make sure you get down here and watch this video here. All right? So that's the archives, and as time goes along, this is going to build. This is where you're going to pick up your, download your free 100 leads every day. You're going to click on this banner, and here's the password. And to find out about that, you're going to come here and watch this video behind this image here. Okay, so let's get back. Let's get back here. Stop sharing. I am going to hand this over. No, hang on. I'm going to introduce our panel here before we get rolling with George. I'm going to introduce our panel. These are our mentors. These are our coaches. These are our team leaders. And Chuck, why don't you come in and introduce yourself? Okay, Chuck, you have to unmute yourself. Make sure that you guys unmute yourself.
Oh boy, it's going to be the life of me. Yeah. Sorry about that, fellas. Well, at any rate, my name is Chuck Reynolds, and I am very excited to be here. This is a new way of learning all these different things that we have available here with SolarFox. And let me tell you, I just can't wait to hear more about it. And as I'm sure that you, the newbies that come in, you hear this stuff and believe it. It's for real. Well, that's all I really have to say for right now. So you take it away, Harvey. Thank you.
Okay, Ulysses, you're up.
Hey, this is Ulysses Dedon. I agree with Chuck. You're going to learn a lot of great things in this room. This is where you guys are saying that, you know, a lot of people out here have secrets. Well, we have no secrets in this room. We show you exactly what we do. It's a glass house, open book. We look forward to helping people who come into this room, showing you guys how to market the right way and to stop doing it the wrong way. So in this room today, you're going to find we're going to have some training on one of the tools that we're just starting to use, or we're going to be start using, with one of the powerful members in here, which is George. Okay, George Gaines. He's going to show us some training in his room, and you're going to be getting more training by coming to this room here from other members that'll help you with your business and show you guys how to market. So make sure that you get with the person that invited you to this room, and make sure that you get on the next training, Monday through Friday, every day, trying to help you guys out, showing you what to do. We all look forward to helping you guys, and That's it. I've been doing this for about 4 months, and my personal testimony would be is I learned so much from everybody in this room, Harvey and the other people on this panel. And I look at it like it's really truly a blessing that I got here because I didn't know anything, but it's the more and more I come to this room, guys, the more I learn. And if you guys are serious, it doesn't happen overnight. Just keep coming to this room, and you guys will start learning. And that's all I got to say.
Hey, Ulysses,
Thanks,
I have
guys.
a question for you. I know you've been working with Craigslist. You've been doing pretty good advertising on Craigslist. Maybe next week sometime, would you like to do a training session on how you work with Craigslist, putting ads on Craigslist?
Sure would, Harvey. It would be my pleasure.
Okay. And of course, the only way that they're going to find out about that is attend these live trainings, aren't they? So
Is if they come to
that's
this
right.
room.
A little teaser, huh?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to bypass George because George is going to be.
Yeah. Come to this
That's
room.
right. George is going to be in the spotlight real soon here. I'm going to jump over to Eric and let Eric introduce himself. And by the way, Eric, give a little teaser on what you're going to do. You're going to do a training on video blog marketing. So you might want to talk about that.
Yeah, we're going to do a little bit of screencast-o-matic training. We're going to show you how to take those blogs that we build every day on So Cool. I'm going to show you how to turn that into a video and put that on some different platforms that'll give you additional areas, exposure for those blogs. That's the name of the game. We want that phone number. Our main drive here is advertising a phone number, and we're going to show you multiple ways of doing that. Advertising, marketing is the key to success, and following up on what Ulysses said and Chuck said, and what Harvey had said, again, and we've emphasized this on all these videos, this is a safe place. Bring your people here, whatever business you're in, and let's learn here. Bring them here. This is a safe environment. A lot of different marketing techniques are discussed. A lot of good advice is given. I learn stuff here every day. There's so much experience in the room that we're just always bouncing ideas off of each other, and personal one-on-one coaching makes a tremendous difference in your business. So take advantage of it. We're here 5 days a week, 2 hours a day. So take advantage of it, plug in, and let's get started.
Thanks, Eric. Dallas, you're up. Talk to us. I'm going to ask you a few questions when you get finished here.
All right, thank you, Harvey. My name's Dallas Bostic, and it's another great day here in the training room. What else has said so far, we all have something different to bring to the table every day, and we all grow on that every day, and we learn from each other. And like, for example, yesterday we had 3 different ideas about how to use one blog, and they were all correct, and we were able to share that with each other. And that's the whole point of this training room, is to share the information that we learn to help each other in our team. And it's exciting to be in here, and you should be excited too if you're watching us. Thank you, Harvey.
Dallas, you've been playing with IBO Toolbox, very successful. I know yesterday you did a video training on that IBO Toolbox. You said you generated a couple leads off IBO Toolbox yesterday? I think you muted yourself.
Yes, actually yesterday during the training, from what I had posted. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. But yes, from what effort I put into the training yesterday, from what I had put out there, the press releases, and commenting on other people's press releases, I had generated 2 leads from just a little bit of my routine that I use in the day, and that's just how powerful the tool is.
Excellent. Okay, great. And before I bring George in here, after this training here, which we're recording, I am going to do another training on a platform that we use. It's a blogging platform that allows you to email 1.4 million prospects every day. And I'm going to do a training right after this, after we finish, George finishes here. I'm going to record that training. But there again, you have to be in this room to learn all this. 1.4 million prospects on a blogging platform that we use every day in this room. I'm going to show you how that works, okay? Okay, George, you're up. You might want to come in and introduce yourself. George and I, we've been together about 3 years. And talk to us, George.
Thanks, Harvey. Yeah, we've been together a good while now. It's been a great journey, and I've learned a lot of things. And today, we're going to talk about a way of phone broadcasting that can save you a whole lot of money, okay? Now, it's possible that you could get this system for under $100, but it's very possible that you may have to pay $150 for it. All right, but it's going to be well worth your money and worth your time to watch this information. So I'm going to go ahead and take over the screen. And I'm assuming everybody can see my screen now.
George, can you...
And what you see on the screen here is Phone Burner.
Can you go up there and minimize and bring the screen into the frame for us? All the way up to the top?
Yeah.
Somebody just got a text message.
Yeah, I'm going up there, but nothing's not doing it. Oh, here we go.
You should be able to minimize it and bring it back into the frame up there.
We personally have to minimize it.
Yeah, I do believe so too.
Yeah. I personally minimize mine.
Okay, I got it to work on my side. Okay. It's working, George.
All right, so very good. All right, so what I've put together here is we have Phone Burner here, which is a mainstream service that's out there on the internet that allows people to make calls to other phones. I put together that with Skype, which is a system we all know and love, and a little robot that I have that actually allows Phone Burner to work for us. So I'm just going to jump right into this. Now, normally, you can get a free trial for Phone Burner, and that'll give you about a week to find out if you like the system. And then after that, they're going to charge you $149, all right? Now, I'm trying to work out a deal with Phone Burner so that I can get it for the people that I send over there who tell them that they're with me or with someone that's in our group to get it for $99. So you're going to have to stay tuned for that because we're actually negotiating with them right now. All right, so we've logged in the Phone Burner, and as you can see on the left side here, we've got an account snapshot. This is my Phone Burner home screen. We've got an account snapshot, and it shows us that I've had 67 phone sessions, total dialing sessions. Incidentally, is everybody able to see? Did my screen change, or is it frozen? Because I'm seeing something different from what I'm seeing on my other screen.
Yeah, it's frozen.
It's frozen? Okay.
George, what I'm going to do is pause the recording here so you can work that out. Just take your time.
Okay.
2. Okay, we're live.
Okay, so here we are at my dashboard screen, my home screen in Phone Burner, and as you can see, I've had 67 dialing sessions, and I've called 22,553 phone numbers. All right. Out of that, we've had 25 live answers and 11,381 voicemail messages left. That's a lot of voicemail messages left. That means that I put my business in front of 11,381 people. Now, what I can tell you is that I've done this for $99 per month, flat fee. All right. Now, many of you might know that phone blasting costs about 2 cents a minute, roughly. And if you did something like 22,000 phone numbers, that would probably cost you a couple. All right. Well, I'm cutting this down to $99. Also, if you ran your system from 8 a.m. to midnight, which is perfectly legal for you to do, you're going to find that you could probably send out about 60,000 phone calls in a month, and you're going to end up with about somewhere around 50% of that as voicemails left on machines. That should begin to drive some traffic to wherever you're sending people. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and run through how the system works. Once you upload your contacts, now keep in mind, I've got other training videos that I will release to you once you get in contact with myself or someone else who's in our training group, and then we'll be able to teach you the nitty-gritty details of how this system works. So I'm just going to run through it to give you a brief overview so that you'll get an idea of what we have here. All right, so I'm going to go over to my contact screen. Now, taking into consideration that I've already uploaded contacts into the system, let's switch over here to the contact screen. And what you have here is a list of 1,000 contacts that I've already searched out and done an advanced search on. This is the advanced search area. I'll cover that in another training video, but I just wanted to show it to you. Now, we've got our leads. We need to highlight them and let the system know that we want to use all of the leads in this list. And then we're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom. All right, and we're going to click on the button that says Begin Dial Session, and that's a button with the orange background. And what we have here is our dial session screen has popped up. So if you notice on this screen, it says testing your browser, and my browser has passed. All right, so I'm not going to be using a phone script today, and I'm not going to be, I have several voicemails loaded up into the system, and I'm going to go ahead and just grab one of them. It's called Autopilot 1, and this is the message that I want to be left on people's answering machines. The way I work this system is the people that I really want to talk to are people that have already heard my sizzle message and asked for more information. So what I'm leaving on people's machines today is sizzle messages, all right? And then they're going to call back, listen to my voicemail outgoing message, which is a expansion on my sizzle message, basically. And then if they leave me a message, I'll call them back, and we've got a conversation going. All right? And that's what I'm looking for. I don't really want to talk to people who haven't heard my message. You know, it just takes too much time to get them from hello to let's go get the information. You want to run them through a process of sifting and sorting. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and tell it to begin my dial session, right? All right, so it's going to another screen, and on the screen you'll see that a phone number has popped up. I'm going to grab that phone number, copy it, and then I'm going to go to Skype. And I'm going to input the phone number. I'm just going to paste it right in. And I'm going to have it call that number. Now what's happening now is the system is talking to me in my headset. And it told me to enter my personal identification number followed by the pound key. Now you notice that the dial session screen now says I'm connected. So what I've done is I've connected Phone Burner to Skype. And now I'm going to bring up the central figure in this whole operation, which is my little robot called the Phone Burner Bot. And the Phone Burner Bot basically grabs the screen coordinates of some buttons that are going to appear on the next screen. All right, and it is able to work Phone Burner from inside that screen. All right, so let's go ahead and start the dialing session. And I'm going to immediately pause it. And I'm going to, as soon as it dials, the call is going to end, and I'm going to mark that call as a bad number. Now, the reason for that is I don't ever want to call another person's phone more than once with this system. All right? That's how I stay inside the confines of the rules that have been created by law. All right? So what I'm going to do now is, if you look at this Phone Burner Bot, it has a time for bad number, which is 30 seconds, and it has get your button coordinates, get voice button coordinates, and get bad button coordinates. So I'm going to place this on the side here, and I'm going to click on this little button that says get voice button coordinates. I'm going to come over here and make a little box where it says leave voicemail and press my enter key, and it's going to go away. And that means that it took. And now I'm going to go for bad button coordinates, and I'm going to go where it says bad number. I'm going to put that in there, press enter, and it disappears. So now I know that I've created the screen coordinates within my Phone Burner Bot that will cover the leave voicemail button and bad number button. All right? And then I'm going to go ahead and click on Start Automation, which makes the Phone Burner Bot now start listening for the sounds that a phone system makes. It's actually listening to see if someone answers, if it's a voice, a voicemail, a fax machine, or what. It's only going to do one of two things. If it's a voicemail, it's going to leave a voicemail. It's going to press this leave voicemail button, and then Phone Burner is going to leave a voicemail on that person's machine, and while it's doing that, it's going to move on to the next call. All right? Anything else that happens, voice answer, fax machine, no answer, anything else is going to be marked bad number. And the reason I do that is because, the system records the fact that I already called that number from this system. All right? Now, if I go back and call it again thinking, I only called it once and nobody answered, if I go and call it again, the system is going to record that I called that number more than once. All right? That's a no-no. You can only call them once. All right? So that lead is gone, but that's the way it has to be. All right, I'm going to start my dial session again and let you watch the system do its thing. Now, if you notice, it's dialing. It's going to wait for people to answer. And it also gives you the location and the local time where this phone number exists. All right? So the phone number is dialing. And if you notice, my cursor is moving automatically. I'm not doing it. It automatically moved to where it says bad number. So as it goes through these numbers and nobody answers, it's going to be marking these bad number. Now, if you notice, you just saw it flash leave voicemail in green, and that means that the Phone Burner Bot clicked leave voicemail. All right? So this is how our system works, and it will run through these 1,000 phone numbers, and I can tell you that it's going to leave about a 40 to 60% ratio of voicemails to phone numbers. That's what I've been getting. All right? Now that I've shown you this, I'm just going to move this I'm going to end the dial session and move on and show you what some of the outcomes are of my dial sessions. All right. Now, incidentally, this gives me a report of this dial session. The dial session was in progress for 6 minutes. Six of the possible 1,000 contacts, talked with 0 people, and left 2 voicemails. All right? So let's close this out. And let's go back to phone burner. And we're going to look at dial sessions. All right, let's put in a date range that'll show all of my dial sessions. All right, so let's look here. We had one where we went 4 hours, and we had 485 numbers dialed, and out of that we left 226 voicemails. All right, let's go down. We have 647 calls made in about 3 hours and 37 minutes, and I left 313 voicemails. Now you can see that the amount of time that it takes to go through this process is incumbent upon several different systems. So on one day, I was able to only do 400, how many? I was able to do 485 in 4 hours. Another day, in 3 hours and 37 minutes, I was only able to do 647. All right, so, but what is constant is generally you're going to be able to leave the same amount of voicemails in the 40 to 60% range. All right, let's look further down here. And 2 hours and 56 minutes, I was able to leave 234 voicemails. 3 hours and 42 minutes, 346 voicemails. All right, so as you can see, I turn it on, I walk away, I come back in 4 hours, and it has gone through a phone session, a dial session, and left my voicemails for me. And incidentally, before that happens, I start to get text messages on my phone telling me that people have left messages for me. All right?
George?
And that's how our system works.
Let's speed this up a little bit. You really can't go to phone burner and get this automated. You have to go through you, George, because you have something called a bot that makes this work, right? Can you explain that?
That's right. Yeah, I showed you the phone burner bot on the screen, and basically a bot is a system that works inside of your computer and makes your hardware do what you want it to do, or even other software do what you want it to do. So I have this bot. In order to get this bot, you have to hook up with myself or one of the people that can bring you into this room. Now, at the bottom of this video, there's usually a description, and in that description is going to be a link. In that link is going to take you to a capture page. You put in your name, phone number, email address, and it's going to take you to a page that leads to us. It'll lead you right to this room. So, you want to get this information, look down in the bottom of that video, click on that link, and let's get into the room where you can get the information. Are there any other questions from the panel or from anybody in the audience?
Yes, I have a question, George.
I'm sorry?
George, what are you going to charge for that bot?
The bot is free.
Okay.
It's part of one of the things you get by being associated with us.
Yeah, they just don't understand. They're always used to paying for something. So the bot is free.
Right.
Free, F-R-E-E.
Yes.
And the only way to make this work is, of course, you're going to go to Phone Burner and get a free trial. And of course, you may get it for $99, but plan on $149. But in order to make what George just showed you work, you have to have the bot, which runs on your computer, which is free, all right? Now, I know Ulysses is using it. Ulysses, can you give us some feedback on what your experience is with this?
Sure, I can do that. Yeah, I just started using it yesterday. Okay, it was I set it up to make 250 calls, and it seems to be working great right now. I'm glad George showed us exactly how to work this because, you know, without this training I would have been lost. But yeah, I did 250 calls yesterday, and it left about 147 messages. The system works great. The exact same way George is showing us right now is the same way that I set it up, and I plan to do a lot more of it. I did have a couple of questions for you, George.
Okay, I'll be glad to answer your questions. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Now, okay, with the phone burner, it's setting up the bot coordinates. Would that work if I open up another window and I wanted to, let's just say, go to another website or something and just leave that other window open? Would that interfere with the bot working as far as the coordinates?
Yeah, it'll interfere for two reasons. First of all, the bot controls your mouse. All right, so if you're surfing, it's not, you know, it's going to conflict with what you're doing. You're going to conflict with what it's doing. Additionally, the bot doesn't really see phone burner per se. It sees a coordinate on your screen, and if you put anything over that coordinate, it's just going to be clicking on a different web page. The things that it has to click on just happen to be at the coordinate that the bot is clicking, and that's because you have phone burner up on your screen. If you move it, anything in front of it or remove it from your screen, the whole system won't work.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Okay.
Hey, George, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm actually on the phone with Jeff right now, phone burners. Give me a second.
Okay.
He's trying to get a hold of you as well. So, I'll have him give you a call after I get done talking to him.
Okay, Ulysses, since
Okay.
we're recording this, let's, we're not going to try to, we're at 37 minutes. George, now, I understand that you do have detailed videos, training videos. That
Okay.
you send out the bot to them. They should have no problems following those training videos, right?
Correct. It's very simple. It may look a little complicated, but it's very simple. And the videos that I have available will show you and tell you exactly what to do and how to do it.
Okay, great. And of course, anybody that comes in this room, okay, and went through those training videos, the first they have to go through those training videos, and if they have any questions, you can help them in this room, right?
That's right.
Okay.
I'm here every day from 2 to 4, Monday to Friday.
Our panel, Eric, do you have any questions for George so we can wrap this up? And of course, Ulysses is on with phone burner right now. Anybody in the room there want to type a question for George, if you have any questions, without getting into too much detailed training here? Because we have about 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left here. Okay, what I'm going to do, George, I'm going to wrap this up, and we're going to process this video. And right after this, we're going to make another video. Really appreciate it, George. Thank you very much. I want everybody to understand, George is not making one dime off this. He does not get a kickback from phone burner. He's not charging for that bot. He's just doing it because he's a team player, and that's what this room is all about. This is what we're all about, is that we help each other make money. With that said, Harvey the Silver Fox here. I'll see you at the top. Let's go make some money.